This is Step by Step by me, Brownie.
Drinking BLs, drinking water.
Stay hydrated.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get this shit right now, just step by step. I'm gonna
That was a
rock
tough
my
opening.
way to the top, just step by step. Young nigga from the master it, just rep by rep. Yeah, I ain't no role models, I drink bottles and need sex. Want much more, but see much
You gotta
less.
catch it, bro. You gotta catch it. You gotta catch it.
I'm gonna pass all the hate, just step by step. I'm gonna take my way step by step.
Oh shit, there it go. That is how we dance in the club, by the way. We only have 3 moves, and that was all of them.
We're out. We're fresh out of moves now.
We're gonna rotate through the same one.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna rock my way to the top, step by step. Young nigga from the master it, just rep by rep.
In a line.
Everybody in now.
That's what inspired him.
I'm gonna get this shit step by step. I'm gonna way past all the hate, just step by step. I'm gonna pick my way step by step.
No, this shit's actually tough though.
Yeah, this is fucking.
I haven't heard this one yet. A week?
Fake ass fan. Me and Jake had a listening party.
Yeah, we did. We had a listening party when you dropped it.
Invited everyone over. It was crazy.
And I wasn't invited. Oh, this is great.
Yeah, the artist himself did not come to the listening party.
Now I was hammered somewhere else. That's it.
Okay, this is the petition. Like, we were talking about national anthems earlier.
I'm gonna sponsor you myself.
Oh shit! Okay. Step by step,
got
new
40
national
bucks.
anthem. New national anthem.
Better than none.
Run it back. We finally beat the States at something.
Yeah, run it back. This is it. This is it right now.
But they
Brownie,
did beat us
you-
in one thing though. That national anthem.
That national anthem.
That's what we're saying, man.
That was one hell of a segue. Let's run into that.
It's like
They did.
it. You know what sucks? Because
That
I'm
shit's gas.
I'm watching playoff hockey, and it's very hard to watch. Like, it's the national, like American national anthem first, then it'll go Canada. And it's like, God, it's a hard follow.
It's like
It's a fucking hard follow,
Yeah.
man.
they crushed us in that
They-
department.
Who wrote
Yeah.
the Canadian one?
Who wrote the Canadian
It
national
was
anthem?
some army general or some shit, wasn't it? I could feel it in my bones.
He was just sitting there, just like, oh, Canada.
And he
He
was like,
looks
yeah,
like
that
he
shit,
would-
Yeah.
that's got a ring to it.
Some French bastard.
That's
So
the
wait,
issue.
Wait, did he write it in French?
Fuck.
En français.
Yeah, probably.
That was
No,
the problem.
they were not. The French lyrics were written by somebody else.
Well, that's
Wow.
that's something.
Je ne comprends pas.
That's the only thing you got from French class. I was gonna say.
We should
How
make-
many times I could
we should
leave
make
so
a
I'd
new
have to
one.
use that slang.
I knew. That's what I'm saying, Brownie.
Okay.
Brownie makes
You
the
should
magic.
Step by step.
Step by step is the new national anthem.
throw Canada in there somewhere.
Step by step.
You know what?
Canada.
Just go through a rotation.
That worked.
I'm
Fuck
in.
Canada. Take step by step, and then
Don't.
fuck.
I thought you were gonna attempt to write it. I was gonna just fucking
Shut
cut
her
that
down.
shit.
Shut her
out.
down.
Coaches don't play, Rain. I just fucking supply the people with the artists. That's all I'm here
We're
for.
walking. We're walking in here today. Jake's like, tough day at work, bro. I was in the booth from 7 to 3. I'm like, that's fucking crazy, man. Put a whole fucking mixtape together in 8 hours?
I'm just telling you, Brownie. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
I don't know how many hours you spent in the booth. I doubt it's that many. You're putting out like 5 times the amount of music he has.
yeah, I have not one song.
What else do you do?
I just powder coat, dude.
Just powder coat.
I just powder coat. I'm not even supposed to be in the booth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even supposed to be in the booth, but I was in there.
Brownie's booth is his closet. He snaps me all the time.
literally
He's
like
just
that.
tucked in the closet like
Bro, that's where you get your best writing done.
Oh yeah.
Is when you're fucking...
Sound quality's perfect. Too.
Crazy
Yeah.
music video is just you in the closet with the door closed.
Just rapping in the closet.
You just fucking vibing, bro.
Someone from your house like knocks on the door, comes in.
Oh, what the fuck is he doing? He's like, I'm cooking in here.
Mom, I don't need that.
I don't need that. Mama already eating good. We're gonna be eating good.
Fire in here.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat like a motherfucker in this bitch. Like, you know what I mean?
We all gonna be eating soon.
How long did it take you to write that?
That song, honestly, how long? I would say it took about roughly like an hour.
Pull a little closer to you.
Oh shit! Like an hour and like 30 minutes. Like the way personally.
Hour and 30 minutes, damn,
To
bro.
make the whole song and
record
it?
Yeah. No, I like record as I'm kind of writing the lyrics, if that makes sense, or just like freestyling. It kind of just depends. But that in particular beat, I don't know. Like the beat doesn't say step by step, but it kind of sounds like it did. So I just kind of rolled with it, and then everything just kind of rolled. It kind of that was like a pretty easier song in my opinion. Like
So you found the melody through the beat, essentially.
yeah, on that one, yeah.
What do you think your best song is?
Ooh, it's probably unreleased, honestly.
Oh, you don't have it
shit.
out yet?
Yeah.
Why is it unreleased? Release it right now.
Yo, fuck, I wish I could. It took me fucking a year to get this one fucking out, because the fucking distributors are weird and like they take a fucking minute to
I remember
like,
you were talking about the last time too.
Yeah,
like
it
it's
just
very
takes so long. Or like, here's the problem too. For instance, like you can say today, I want to drop a song on Monday. You could put it on Monday, but if they don't fucking review it until in between those fucking days, then you're sitting there like, okay, what's going on? And then you're waiting. Like that's what happened to me. And then they finally said something. Said, oh, on the what's it called? The album cover.
yeah.
There's like a little barcode.
Yeah.
You can't even fucking see it, and you're not allowed to have barcodes. So I'm like, oh,
Why can't you have a barcode?
I don't.
Is it not yours?
You just can't have.
Oh.
It's like your fucking square on here. You can't
Yeah,
have a fucking,
I
yeah,
think it's
the
like
stupid
logistically, it's too similar to every other barcode. So somebody might be able to be like, "That's my barcode," even though it's his barcode.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's honestly just like a random barcode too. I don't know. Like I could tell. Yeah.
Why do you got the price for bananas on your album cover, bro?
Damn.
Whoa. Why bananas?
Yo,
I don't know. I have no idea.
Just lay up. Just lay up right
I
there.
was thinking about how I got my
June was on
PS5,
it.
bro.
June was on it. June heard that shit and he was just like,
Just thinking about how I got my PS5, bro. Bananas.
Threw the sticker on it.
They don't check.
me walking with a fucking 55-inch TV scanning as an apple. I wish the self checkouts now they're on you. They're on you now.
Oh, they
The
got
self checkouts too. Like if you ever go to the self checkouts, like whether at Walmart or like Metro or something like that, there's like fucking 5 employees there trying to help somebody use it.
Yeah.
And it is amazing when people just give up on the self checkout. They're like this is the like you're scanning an item and then there's like what. Like you know what I mean? It's like blinking.
I saw this old dude pull this move, man. So he's at the self checkout, doesn't seem to be figuring it out. Points at the woman,
It says, come.
and she scanned it all out for him. And I was like, just a roundabout way of going through the regular checkout line.
I know this is it's wild because they're like it'll be faster, and then this, like these poor fucking whoever's sitting at the front there is like ding, ding, they end up having to scan it all anyways. So it's like
Dude, I see too much people just like you're right. It is faster. I see too much people just walk right through the whole thing and just not even pay anything.
this walk right up. I see
I
that,
self-checked out myself.
but I see
Yeah.
that at Giant Tiger all the time, and it's funny
What
because
people,
like
they have the self checkouts there?
they have self checkouts, but I would just watch like I'll watch like
He meant
last time I was
stealing.
there, like I meant stealing, yeah.
Oh.
The last time I was there, I don't know, I was buying crab dinner or some shit. It was on sale, and then I was walking out, like getting close to the self checkout, and I hear, "Ma'am, you're supposed to pay for that, ma'am." Like, you know, and it's just like they walk out, but they can't do nothing.
it was me. I'm ma'am.
Yeah, it was her. She went right back to the car, and I was like, "Fuck, Ray, come on, I can't come here now."
You told me I would have taken more.
We walked in together. But no, fucking yeah, I just they don't do that now because who was that one person not recently, I'd say a couple years back that got in trouble. Remember that one employee? I think it was Versace or something like that, or one of those stores.
And they stopped the person?
They stopped the person from stealing, and they ended up getting fired.
Yeah.
Like they ended up firing the person that stopped.
They got charged too.
Yeah, I think they got charged. Yeah, because you can't do that or whatever. You can charge a
It
company.
was like assault because she like
was on
physically stopped the person.
Yeah. fucking, they're like, it's better off. Just let him take the merch. They said. Just let him
Who cares? You didn't pay for it.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, man, fuck it.
I sit there, I just work here, man. I don't
Yeah.
know, like, take whatever you want. Take this too. Fuck, grab this for me. Fuck it.
For any stealing you see, I make $15.95 an hour.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
good,
think
I don't care.
I'm not my urgency to stop this gentleman stealing a fucking you know.
My goodness, he's stealing merchandise. I'm gonna put my life on the line for the company.
Now, the one thing I hate though, there's a situation at HomeSense and Marshalls where I was outside just bringing out like a cabinet for some lady, putting it in her car. I'm putting it in, and then there's 3 people. They're on like they're just like running like there's just like a little wall right before we carry out the stuff, and then like the main entrance is pretty much like right next to there, but you can't see it from where I'm at. And all of a sudden, I'm about to put this shit in the car, and 3 people are like I don't know running, hitting the wall and shit. And I look back, and they're trying to tackle this one guy. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, what the fuck? I'm just sitting here now, like, fucking
What's going on
crazy.
over here, man?
On the clock.
So, and then fucking boom, they're dropping this guy, but get him on the ground. I'm like, damn, oh shit.
Yeah.
Turns out this guy was like an offender stealer. So like stores will remember if they come there a lot, they will remember that motherfucker and they'll fucking snatch him down. And he tried to run and steal. And
What are
these
you stealing from
motherfuckers-
HomeSense?
Dude,
Candles.
dude, he's stealing.
I guess.
More like clothes, jewelry.
I didn't even know
clothes.
HomeSense sells that
Well,
shit.
it's
I've never-
HomeSense and Marshalls.
And Marshalls.
They're like the same.
they're in the same thing. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. But this guy fucking got tackled to the ground, but then he started like hitting his head off the ground purposely.
Oh.
So the guy had to like grab his head because he wanted something for it, you know? Like he's like, hey, motherfuckers beat me. But then as that's all going on, I'm sitting there, I'm like, this motherfucker. Hey, you're the reason why I have to sit here for fucking 8 hours and censor shit because you steal. I wouldn't have to censor if you didn't steal it, motherfucker. Like, seriously. Like, you're the reason why I'm fucking sitting here fucking censoring all fucking day.
Fuck.
Your dumbass wants to steal. I'm broke too. Trust me, man. Like, fuck. I'm broke too. I could have gave you my 10% card. Like, goddamn.
They ain't people that even broke. They just be stealing
They
shit.
be stealing
They
shit.
just be stealing
Cheaper.
shit.
And now it's my black ass that
Definitely
has to
cheaper.
worry about it and fucking censor every little fucking product that comes in.
Yeah, I'm like a dork going fucking paying for everything. What am I doing? bro?
I know, right?
Idiot.
Even though, like, it is
Actually,
expensive, bro. I understand.
It'd be funny just to be like, I've actually saved so much money since I've stole. Since I've been stealing my groceries one by one, it's actually fucking way
I'm
better.
saving way more money.
My savings account is great. I haven't fucking spent a dime on groceries in like 3 weeks. You eat one thing. Like you go home and you just eat one thing and they're like, this dude fucking comes in every Wednesday and grabs 4 boxes of mac and cheese, stuffs them in his pants and leaves.
Every time.
They're like, we're not that worried about it.
Yeah, it's under $1,000, man. He's been doing it for 4 months and he still hasn't even come close.
He's at $100.
I follow this one dude now that he just lives in Michigan. And what he does is like a lot of these homeless people will come to him because like one day he just started cooking outside of his house, and these homeless guys, he was like, "Hey man, you want something to eat?" And the guy was like, "Yeah." So then like now he'll go to work, like do his regular like 7 to 3 or whatever, and he comes home. And there's like just the homeless people waiting for him. Just be like, "What are you cooking today?" And he's like, "I got this, this, and this. You want some coffee?" And then it's like, it's cool that he just helps them out or whatever.
Yeah.
It's fucking nice, bro.
That's pretty sweet.
I also
Backyard?
Yeah, it's in his backyard.
I think I've seen that video.
Yeah, I mean-
There's a bunch of people there.
Yeah,
A little
and then-
cookout. Like,
and then there'll be
damn.
a dude early in the morning. He's like, "Man, I'm just getting ready to go to work." He goes, "Can I get a bottle? Can I get some coffee? Can I get some coffee before you leave?" And he's like, "Sure, man, I'll make you fucking make a coffee." Goes and fucking goes to work. Then there's another dude that does the, you know, the food truck or whatever.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That.
See
Well,
that
he
shit
does
all
all
the time.
that, and he goes, oh, he's from, I think he's from BC or somewhere around there. But he has like a very strong Canadian accent. Like, "Oh, buddy, what are we getting today?"
When you're getting to the pulls on the
Oh.
tray, you're
Yeah.
getting the fucking.
You want a Dokito?
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah,
baby.
Bacon, egg, and cheese in there. Bacon, egg, and cheese, you know.
Oh, so
Let's, what about Jamaican patty or whatever like that? And then you'll be like, "I'm doing a food review today." He goes, "Oh, Bill's pissed today. Bill's pissed today." But then at the end of it, he just goes down like, I don't know, some route or whatever, and he's like, "All right, here's all the stuff I didn't sell today," and then he just gives it all because it's a like his family owns like a, what do you call that? I don't know if it's a bakery, but it's like a
Catering
sandwich shop,
business
like
kinda
catering,
thing?
yeah, it's like something along that. So they make like, it's a diner, and it's like his wife, his mom, his sister all work it, and then it's like, I just drive the truck, and then you'll see, like, is that another food truck? in my fucking like you'll see another food truck and you'll be like, who the fuck is this guy? And then you'll like, turn around. Hey, you're in my area, man.
It's my turf.
But I like the food truck guy. Especially that guy'd be cool as fuck to talk to.
Like not the big food trucks, like the ones they open the side.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to have one at Fountain Tire.
Yeah.
Got one here, baby.
Mike.
Mike.
Oh shit, Mike, the food truck guy.
Do you actually know?
My boy had his number, bro. So they show up in the two separate parking lots. One's on the east, one's on the west side of the plant. He just texts Mike, "What side of the building you on?"
Dude, I had one of those guys back where I worked at my old place or whatever.
He got that man's e-transfer.
You would back in the day you'd go there, but people would fuck it up by not paying their tab or something like that. So you'd be like, I'm not coming back until so and so. So then we would drag that dude out, and it's kind of ridiculous how the tabs get for some people. But the cool thing about this guy's obviously not doing it anymore. But he goes, I got single cigarettes. Like you'd be like, I'll sell you single cigarettes if you want. So you can just be like, how many cigs you want, and you charge you $1 a piece. Buck a cig.
Hey, that's a good fucking hustle.
He wanted
Guy runs out of cigarettes at work.
Hey man, and he would be like, because he would ask him, dude, like those guys are cool like that too, because they'll be like, what do you want, or what do you usually get, and it'll be like they'll always make sure they have that for you.
Yeah, they know.
I've been trying to convince them to get the Rockstar Energy drinks. They just haven't done it yet.
Well, I'd
get
always go
Monster.
get the coffee monsters.
Yeah.
He'd always have
Yeah,
those.
bro. they're
I'd
good.
grab those, and then he started asking, like, he brought pizza from Little Caesars because it's right down the street.
Yep.
Brought that the one day. I'm like, can you bring this like every day? He'd cut it into fours, or have them cut it into fours. Charge you like $5 a slice. Oh my god,
Yeah, bro. You
But I
sell
couldn't
the whole
resist
pizza
it.
for like $25 to some guys. It's like, that's fucked up.
That is wild.
Oh yeah.
Especially because the pizza's so cheap there too, and it's like
$10 pizza. He's at least making $10 a pizza.
at least, yeah. Especially cutting them into fours like that. Don't cut the fucking whole thing.
He started going to Don's and picking up McDonald's breakfast sandwiches.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, because the other sandwiches weren't selling as good, so he started. One weekend,
Sausage McMuffins.
Sausage
Always
McMuffin.
grab 'em.
One weekend he had like 5 like Big Macs just in the tray with the rest of his shit.
Proper, man. Those are the guys that look out for you.
He knows what's up. He knows what's up.
We called it the gut truck because that thing would fuck your gut right up.
Yeah.
The food
And
on there.
it's so funny how many people be like, man, that sandwich went right through me. And right back the next day. They don't give a fuck, dude. That's what I respect. That's huge.
He's come every 2 weeks. It would be payday.
Yeah.
I'd go to pay. My bill's like $160, $200. I'm like, well, I used the gut truck too much.
Yeah. Bro, there was a guy that he doesn't work at my place anymore, but he would his tab would regularly be $280 a week, and I'm like,
Damn, boy.
how much
Not
you
something
make?
you want to do.
You don't got
every
food
week.
at home?
Like every day. You do it every day for 2 weeks, and it's not cheap food on there. Like the food isn't great, but they don't
Yeah.
charge it like it's supposed to be.
Well, it's because
They gotta make money off
the
it.
super convenience of it,
Yeah.
and it's just like, bro, this guy would get like 3 drinks, 2 snacks, 2 sandwiches. Like it was like amazing. I'm like, no wonder this guy's fucking adding
Yeah.
up near the end though. Fucking ridiculous.
Holy
I'm like,
fuck, man.
bro, just go. Like he would get cookies. I'm like, just bro, go buy the Pillsbury ones.
Yeah.
Make them at home.
Yeah.
And you bring them in. Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, you're buying cookies off a truck for $5. You get 2 of them. Like, you know what I mean? What the fuck? $2.50 a cookie, man. Jesus Christ.
I ate off the gut truck today.
What'd you get?
I got
Bacon, egg, and cheese?
I got a New Yorker.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
It's like a sausage with like onions and shit on it. It was really good. Yeah. Destroyed my insides. They call it the gut truck for a reason, but
Oh yeah.
Zach
It
said,
was-
fluctuating.
it was
Zach said
$6,
he would
so.
get the chicken parm sandwich.
I
off
see
that
guys
thing.
getting those fucking chicken parms. Like, I don't know, man.
I don't trust that.
Shit. I don't trust that. Certain things, I'm like, I
And
don't
it's
trust that shit.
also like our truck comes around like 9:50 in the morning, so it's just wild to see some guys being like, Zach or something eating like a fucking pizza sub like 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, damn, bro.
Does it come like 3 times a day?
No, ours only comes once. The guy that
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we only have the first break, second lunch.
4?
I've seen them there 4 times a day.
It was
Well, it
3
depends
times
on-
a day at Fountain Tire.
3 times a day.
Have to be. Those tire boys, they need it.
It's
Our hunger.
first break, lunch, second break.
And that's obviously when you take it, when the truck comes.
Yeah, he'd show up, he'd hit the horn. Be like, God, truck's here. Let's go. I'll be mid doing some lady's tires. I'm like, I'm going to get to my fucking...
It's break time.
Break time, gut truck. Yeah, those guys are just making they're doing their honest living. Their honest living, just serving food to people. But it seems cool, especially the guys.
Doesn't seem like a bad job. I'm sure the pay's not great, but...
Well, because especially those guys too. Like the reason that pissed me off when people wouldn't pay their tab is like those are how those guys make the living.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, bro, you're like jipping this guy out of fucking $250 just because you can't pay it. Don't get off the truck anymore.
Yeah. But if you bought your like own truck like that and then just started doing it like not from a different company, probably make some good money. Like
you gotta make
depends what you got.
If you can get a lot of like places with a lot of workers. You can make some fucking good.
I mean, that's why like Oldcastle around there, like that dude probably makes like the guy that I'm talking about or whatever. He probably makes a killing. Around there. There's so many shops.
YouTube too. On top of that.
Oh, I was talking about my area, but yeah. That dude probably makes a killing now just from because he also I think he streams it. Like I think he streams it on his glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Because he wears those. I don't know if it's the Meta glasses. It's just the ones that can record or whatever.
Meta glasses. Yeah.
So it's just like. He'll always be wearing those or whatever, and it's funny because it'll be like no sun out, and they're like, "What are you wearing your fucking sunglasses for?" And everyone will call him out, and he goes, "Buddy, they're watching." Buddy, they're watching right now. Like I love that dude, man. I hope that dude makes a killing, man. Fucking good guy.
Yeah,
probably a great guy to drink a beer with.
Yeah, no, literally the way he talks, dude, it's fucking amazing. I love it.
Is that him? Too?
Oh, that's him. I never seen his face.
Yeah, go Pete. Yeah, this is him.
See around.
Green, find his. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I follow this guy. I'll send you his Instagram because I'm telling you right now, this guy's fucking hilarious.
Is it this guy?
No, not him. He has a green food truck. It's called the Green something. It's like. Fuck. I'm not gonna remember it. I thought I did follow him, but maybe I don't.
Bayhen Green Food Truck.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Greens and Beans Deli.
Maybe that one too. That sounds more right. What he just said. Cranes and Beans Deli.
It's the TikTok channel, right there.
They're on fucking.
Oh, Food Truck Canada. Yeah,
this is the dude.
I do
This
see
is the
this
one where he got
guy.
the new fucking doors and shit.
Yeah.
Too.
I
Like,
love
look at
this
these
guy.
new fucking doors. He's like, oh, nice.
Yeah, I do know this guy. He's always on my page.
Oh shit! He's got lettuce, tomatoes just there.
Dude, he has
He's like-
everything. This guy's sick as fuck.
He's like,
I've
hey,
seen this
Susan,
guy
I know
a
you
few
want the hot dog with the extra ketchup on it, eh?
No, I can't give you that. Bill wants that. That's for Bill.
Bill was?
These are legitimately the backbone of society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bacon cheddar dog. The thing is, dude, that motherfucker has variety. Like, you know what I mean?
Dude,
the guy
dude.
has fucking
He
variety.
has mixes. Like, he has a hot dog and fucking lasagna. Like,
Hey.
That's better than Mike's chuck.
And then he goes and he tells you too, like, I'll give you a deal. You want the 2 Jamaican patties? I'll give you buy one, get one.
Yeah.
Buy one, get one. You always say that shit, bro.
buy one, get one.
Yeah, dude's fucking chilling, man. That's good. That's
he's
good
a
for those
G.
fucking guys, man.
Yeah. Got to be out there.
Like Chase said, probably the backbone of our
Backbone,
society.
yeah.
No,
That-
literally.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking boys are fucking doing good, man.
I don't know why. I was driving down in Sandwich and I saw where they park all the food trucks. And I was like, there's a majority of this town owes the men that work at this business their lives.
Honestly, though.
A lot of this town owes those gentlemen their lives.
When you're hungover, you go into work because you're a gentleman. You know, you chose to drink.
Yep. Late nights.
Dude,
you know?
can't punish the boys for your mistakes.
The one thing my dad used to say to me, and it was funny because he got asked to be a union rep, and he didn't want to be a union rep, and I was like, "Why? Why don't you want to be a union rep?" And he goes, "Because I don't want to defend the guy that calls in every week because he got too drunk and can't come in." And I'm like, "Oh yeah," and he goes, "Listen, you chose to drink." And he goes, "Listen, I had long nights. I come in the next day. I'm like, you drive truck.
You're still drunk. You're still
I'm
drunk.
like, you drove truck. I'm like, what are we talking about here? And he goes, listen, I don't want to defend that guy. I come in. Like, you know, he's the standard, bro. He's like, listen, I come in.
I came in.
Listen, I'm hungover. Does not matter. I'm in.
On
Getting
time.
point A to
in
point
the
B. Yeah, on time.
I love it though. I find it so funny because it's like, listen, man. I know guys that drank their whole life and they come in the work. They didn't miss a day of work. But it's like, hey, man, what are you gonna do? You can also do that, or be one of these guys that go to Chuck's every day and fucking just pound them back.
Yep.
Be a regular. You know, where would you be a regular at if you could be?
Like, what do you mean if I could be? Like,
What-
we're not going to worry about money?
Sure.
club.
Okay, sure. The Yip Club? Is that what you just said? Right.
What up, Betsy?
This guy gets off 2:00 and he's like, I'm
Cinnamon, what's up? I'm back.
Just got off my shift, girl. You start.
Your dad was a real asshole today.
Fucking, what about that? What is it? You said that brewery place?
Oh, Canadian Brew House.
Yeah.
You're practically a regular already. They've only been open a couple
Pretty
days.
much.
You've been
And
there
where
for-
is it in the mall?
It's where the B-dubs used to be.
Oh, wow. Is it?
Yeah.
So it's a sports thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be a sports bar.
Bunch
or
of-
whatever.
It's
teams.
nice.
Really good.
It's really nice.
Great.
You know what's crazy too? They have you walk in, you go into the washroom. There's just sinks, and then there's just like individual stalls, and then there's just a boy and a girl. And it says use whatever you want.
It says whatever, just wash your hands.
Whatever, just wash your hands. Honestly, valid.
At this point.
Oh yeah, and if you want a water, $1,000.
It says $1,000 on the menu. It says $1,000 for water.
Dude, can you imagine you're hammered?
Can you imagine you think it's a joke? You have 3 waters, they're like, bring you a $3,000 bill.
You're like, fuck.
You're like, I'm not paying for this.
Dude,
What if I had vouched under the water?
cheaper.
Yeah. Beer good there?
yeah, no, that's a big selection.
Oh, I bet. They probably tell you about all their crafts. Yeah, cool. Can I take a Bud Light?
I go,
Yeah, great. Can I take a Bud Light?
I go, what's the special? And they said, yesterday was Coors Light and something else. Molson.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll do a Coors Light, bud.
Yeah. Do they have craft beer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I figured
they have a lot.
They got it. Dude, craft beer is disgusting. Have you
Yeah.
ever had craft beer even when you did drink?
No,
I mean, like,
because I knew it was going to be gross.
Craft beer, IPAs.
they're like, listen, would you like flavored shit? That's what they had.
Realistically,
I know this.
realistically, it was just the alcohol content was not high enough. I wasn't going to waste my time.
Yeah.
But also, I heard it tasted bad.
It tasted bad. You know what pisses me off though is it doesn't really piss me off because you can do whatever you want. I'm just making a joke, but it's like I know this guy who will drink non-alcoholic craft beers, and it just makes me mad. And I was
that's
like,
valid.
What are you doing?
Why are you doing that?
why are you doing that, bro? Would we just tasting shit and not getting nothing out of it? Like, you know what I mean? I remember I was at a wedding, and we got like we were drinking, we were hammered at this point. We get back onto the party bus. They only have craft beer on this bus. I don't know how you get a party bus.
You're
With only
stugging it out. At that point, you're fucked. You're like,
I'm with Zach, and Zach, I finished mine just because at that point I cracked it open and I was like, oh, this is awful.
terrible. Every sip.
And Zach goes, you got to finish mine. And he goes like that. And I'm like, you opened it and didn't even sip out of it. Like, I was like, this is a full fucking beer, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? He goes, I took a sip, and he goes, I can't, dude. That tastes so nasty. Bro, we get back to this guy's house. He goes, yeah, I'm just going to the bathroom real quick. I follow him just because I know he's not, and I see him go in his room, and I'm like, all right, he's done for the night.
Went to bed.
He went to bed. He told me, he lied to me, telling me that he was going to, I'm just going to the bathroom real quick. And I can just tell. By the way, I'm like, this guy ain't going to the fucking bathroom, bro. This guy's not going to the fucking bathroom. He's fucking done for the night.
That's Dad when he's camping. We'll be sitting by the fire. Dad will be like, oh, I'm going to go get another drink. Doesn't come back. He just doesn't come back.
The old good old famous Irish goodbye, but
Oh,
it's like you're not going anywhere, just to bed. It's funny when like you are that hammered and someone's just like, what do you mean I gotta go to fucking bed? What?
yeah.
What do you mean? I've been drinking since fucking 3.
I'm trying to crack another beer.
Yeah.
Come on. Just one more.
What, you can't keep up with the old man?
But you can't fucking keep up. I love when people do. You can't fucking. What are you fucking asshole for?
Buddy, you barely made it.
Buddy, you were lucky to get into the driveway. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fucking goddamn. Do you ever fucking like listen to someone and you're like, yeah, I got home. Like, they got home last night and you were like, I don't remember you taking an Uber. Like, I don't.
How did you do that?
How'd you get to point A to point B there, brother?
Yeah. What were you about to say?
Nothing. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Hypothetically? Allegedly?
Allegedly.
Yeah, there you go.
I made sure everyone got home. Don't worry.
That's it.
Everyone got home.
And listen, that's just being responsible.
It's responsible, you know.
Yes.
So one day my buddy did it, and I'm like, everybody's like, no, he shouldn't drive home. He shouldn't drive home. I'm like, don't worry about Pat. He always gets home. He always gets home.
Oh.
He fucking went to drift the corner. His tire fell off his car.
This one, I don't promote drunk driving. No one's as good as I am. So we were having a party, and someone else wanted a DD, but eventually ended up drinking. Someone was like, "Oh my god!" Like now we got a cab, and a friend of ours, friend of the show, he goes, "Give Chase your keys. Give Chase the keys. He'll get us home. Give him your keys." I was like, "I'll get us home. Don't worry about it."
That's a good friend.
And I mean, we all got home.
Hey, man. Like,
At the end of the day,
We all
go
got
10
home.
and 2, lock straight.
No, that's not.
just
how I do it.
convince yourself.
No,
No, you can't.
we have a good
One
time.
hand on the wheel, the other on the volume control.
Your brain is vibrating. You're like, I'm not even that drunk. I'm not even
Bro,
that.
this is really easy. You're in the opposite way on the expressway.
I'm right in these lanes, man. I'm not even swerving or not.
Do you hear
Lines
how
are my
often that
bitch.
happened lately?
What?
A drunk driver going the opposite way on the expressway.
Dude, it was
Happened-
like twice in 1 week.
it happened like
On Easy Road? Like, oh, okay.
4 times in the last 2 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone comes into the lunchroom at work is like, I almost died. There was someone driving the opposite way on the expressway this morning.
He called the cops on himself. He was like, oh, like somebody's driving the wrong way because somebody passed them. He goes, somebody's driving the wrong way on the expressway.
This guy.
He's probably
Whoa, that guy's fucking irresponsible. I gotta call this guy. I gotta call this in.
20 people passed him on the expressway going the opposite
20
way.
people going the fucking opposite way on the
This is crazy.
No, he's like, this is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy.
Officer, I'm gonna wait right here for you.
I'm gonna wait right here and
I got it on my dash cam. We're gonna get this motherfucker.
it's a one-way on-ramp.
They pulled up, they're like, man, come on.
Come on.
You gotta be better
Sir,
than
you were actually going the wrong way. What the fuck? No.
Well, I've lived in the same whole fucking life. I've lived my whole life.
You think I don't know what fucking on-ramp to take? I know what I'm fucking doing.
I have video footage.
No, officer, get me out of here. I gotta be at work in 2 hours. I gotta be work 2 hours from
Officer,
now.
I'm running late. I don't have time for your fucking bullshit right now.
I was watching that live PD show or whatever, and I find it funny because some of them are actually like hilarious. And there's this one where she's doing a routine traffic stop, pulls the guy over, goes to his truck or whatever, and like she goes, okay, you know what? Let me go back to my car. I'll be right back. As she's walking to her car, this another driver, random dude, rams into the back of the truck that she pulled over. I mean, this guy's car is underneath the truck at this point. Obviously, the camera guy that's there shines the light on him, and you just see this dude like. He's like, and he's all fucked up or whatever, and he just goes, "Sir, are you all right? Are you all right?" And they're like, "Why don't you step out of the vehicle for us?" And he steps out, shirtless, coveralls, no shoes. So
I was drinking moonshine. For sure.
that dude was taking that corn liquor, baby, that corn liquor. You know what I mean? That shit lights on fire. That shit lights on fire when he was drinking.
Sorry,
that.
officer, momentary blindness. My bad. I'm back.
Car's fine. No worries.
So she gives up on the fucking dude that she just pulled over, and now she's doing a routine, what do they call that?
Field sobriety,
test. And this dude's obviously passing nothing. And
He's passing with flying colors.
It'd be alarming if he was. Can you imagine? Like he was just fucking like no problem at all.
Just
again.
It's like, I'm not drunk.
Blows zeros.
Dude, so they're doing a traffic stop at like a road stop in Australia on the longest stretch of highway. So there's no entrance or exit for miles. They pull this guy over. He has an open bottle of whiskey in his cup holder. And he goes, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I've been drinking for hours. Like,
he's
you got
honest.
me.
He's honest.
And they're like, okay, we're going to make you blow, and then we'll take you down. It blows zeros. Wow. And they're like, make him do it again. So he did it like twice, blew zeros every time. They're like, okay, so, put the cap back on that.
Don't drink that again.
Oh, no more drinking. Get out of here. And he goes, okay.
We were watching.
That's
Me and Rain were watching one where this the phone call is like, there's a guy walking on the highway, blah blah blah. Go get him or whatever. He may be intoxicated. They go, this dude's drinking like out of a brisk bottle, and he's up. The whole thing is that he came home to his wife with another man or something like that. So that's why he's leaving. But he's like crying or whatever. This girl officer's pulling him over or whatever, and she's like, okay, have you been drinking or whatever? And he's like, no, I'm not drinking. And he's like bawling.
Like
dude.
the whole time he's like 12 years together
12
with 3
years.
kids, and she's gonna come and do this to me. Like, it's so sad.
So they, and even the other officer at that point, they're like, can I take your brisk bottle for a second? And he goes, doesn't smell like there's alcohol in here. They make him do a breathalyzer, blows zeros. They call the wife up. And they're like, and she goes, oh, he does this all the time. It's just my cousin that came and visited. And this dude, I guess they're like, she didn't want him to come back home, but this is apparently
He's just
like a regular.
super emotional.
About
his girl. He's super insecure about his girl.
He has 3 kids with that bitch?
Yeah, but but it was her cousin.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you not know it's her?
But it's funny that he just came home. He's like, you gotta be fucking
Strange man in the kitchen.
this bitch, give me my brisk. I'm out of here.
I'm going for a 4-hour walk on the highway. This is bullshit.
It was so funny too, because the one cop was like, hey, like, do you mind if I just want to smell your bottle there? And he's like, yeah, no. Take a sip, man. It's really good. Like, it was so funny. It was so sad though.
He was just upset that his girlfriend or whatever is talking to fucking her cousin, her male cousin, and he was like, "Fuck that."
There's a man in the house. She's cheating.
It would be more like wild, like if he just came home but never walked in. Like, do you know what I mean? He came home and he was like, he seen a truck and he's like, "You gotta fucking get me."
Oh, didn't even go inside.
She's like, and she's getting the call, like, "What happened?" Like, yeah, you're right. You should have been home a while ago. Like, what? This dude's out there on his drinking brisk, shirtless.
Just in shambles.
Yeah, shirtless, sitting on the highway. He was like, I can't believe she would do this to me, man.
What state, though? What state? Alabama.
No,
you might have a
province. It was province.
Alabama would have been like, she might be doing 2 things at once.
He might be valid to be upset.
They'd be like, Val, keep drinking your brisk. I'll get you another one. Buy 2 for 1.
I'm sorry, sir.
Her cousin was over? Yeah, you're toast.
Yeah, you're
Those might not be your kids.
Yeah.
Kid shit, man.
Yeah, they're fucking around, dude. They do a lot.
So remember how we were talking about that guy who got arrested for his walking stick and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I seen that.
Yeah. So I was, this was pretty old. I've seen it before.
What's that weapon you got?
I saw it again last night. So they got called to a house for a welfare check. And this guy answered the door. He had a big black eye. His face was all fucked up. And they noticed a woman on the couch. So they came in. She was dead. Put the guy in the back of the cop car. Brought him to the station. Interviewed him for like 3 hours. And then they're looking at him. None of his answers are making sense and shit. Like, he's like, oh, there was 2 guys. No, there was 1 guy. They used bows and arrows. Because obviously the cops assume that this guy killed his girlfriend.
Yeah.
They're like, he's all fucked up because she fought back. He killed his girlfriend. And then eventually this cop's like, this guy has not made sense this whole time. And he like looks at him and he goes, come here. Come here. Let me look at you. I'll be right back. Brought in another cop. Was like, I think this guy got shot in the face. The guy had a bullet in his head for like
I remember this.
3 days.
I seen that.
Like 3 days, he had a bullet in his head.
Because didn't they end up being like someone broke in?
Ricky and his dad.
Yeah.
What? They're questioning him, and he fucking
Yeah, he can't.
like he could barely answer.
He's talking like a child.
Yeah.
Because-
What's the highest level of education you got? 8. And it's like,
Oh no.
like grade 8.
It's not funny, but
Like grade 8. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't
8
know.
on a scale of 1 to
But he's
10.
like-
What do we?
I remember because I remember you
That
showed me
much blood?
this.
Yeah.
But he was talking like a literal child.
He didn't
Everyone's
lose
like,
that much blood?
It's
Well,
all
he
in
has
his brain,
he
bro.
has a bullet in his brain.
All in
yeah.
his skull. It's all bleeding. Like, but it was like 3 days. He got shot, passed out. Who knows how long? Woke up. just confused as fuck.
Oh, he
went back to
doesn't
sleep.
even know what the
Woke
fuck's
up. It's
going
been 3
on.
days. The cops finally show up, and
That's
then
fucking crazy.
kept him in the back of a cop car for a few hours.
It was like,
interviewed him for-
remember, it was like 8 hours they kept him in the back of a cop car?
and
Yeah.
it was just like so. And then he died.
Yeah.
No, I was
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, he died because there was a bullet and a bunch of fractured skull in his brain.
Yeah, and his
for
brain would
days.
be swelling too.
Yeah,
so that
but
doesn't
like
make sense.
you know, the people who could medically assist him and like probably could have done something to prevent it were so busy trying to get him to confess to killing his girlfriend
Yeah.
that they didn't even bother to look at him.
Yeah.
and it was like right here too. Wasn't
Dude,
it? It was like when
It was his eye.
There was a hole through his nose where he got shot through his nose.
They didn't.
and a
What?
bullet bounced off his cheekbone, shattered it, and went through his eye up into his skull.
I wonder if like they just assumed he got beat up.
Well,
That's,
like he was
that's what they
probably
all thought
covered in
that
blood.
he.
They
Yeah.
thought the girlfriend fought back.
Fought back.
But it was 3 days ago, so all the blood was dried and shit. And they show up a close-up picture of his face. I'm like, if you look at that guy, his face is fucked.
Yeah.
There's a hole on both sides of his nose, and his whole eye is swollen shut and covered in dried blood.
I don't like that.
it ended up being
Like,
people
bro.
broke into his house or whatever.
But like, there was a detective sitting this close away from him for over an hour,
That's crazy.
questioning him, and he didn't like go, "What the fuck is up with this?"
And he
guy's
put the-
face?"
He's like the one day I didn't wear my
in
goggles.
the interview room, he put the cuffs on himself.
Yeah, the guy handcuffed himself to a table.
Really?
So
Yeah.
he's just like,
And then, so he handcuffed himself to a table, and then stood up and tried to walk away, and was like,
Holy shit.
and then sat
Oh,
back
that's
down.
so sad.
it's
Yeah.
just,
Crazy.
but like, it's fucking.
Like, I forgot I did that.
yeah.
His brain was not working.
That goes to like that also kind of goes back to when you were saying like he was talking like a child. Like he probably in like that childlike state of mind put it on and just got confused. Like, what is this?
Yeah, he
Like,
doesn't even know what the
Bro
fuck.
was
He didn't even
confused
know why
as
he was in
fuck.
the cop car. He didn't even know what the fuck was
No,
going on.
dude.
Fucking.
So, like, the cop's like, so the girl's name was Heather. He goes, do you know what Heather? He goes, I don't know. No. It's like your girlfriend of like 12 years or some shit.
holy.
Yeah. And then, yeah, the story was like 2 guys broke in, and as he was trying to shut the door, they shot him in the face, came in, killed the girl.
Yeah.
And then that's how, and then that's what I mean. He woke up, walked, probably looked around, seen that she was sleeping. Because he said, didn't he say that when she's sleeping?
Yeah, because she
She's
was
sleeping.
like, she was laying on the couch cowering in fear, and they came in and shot her. So the guy woke up, saw she was laying there, was like, she's asleep.
Yeah.
And then
She's
just
been sleeping
assumed
for
that's
3
what,
days.
or just kept thinking that for 3 fucking days. And then,
It's actually kind of shit.
Bro,
Imagine like you don't even know what the fuck's going on. And you see your wife or girlfriend sitting there, but you're not comprehending.
You're
that
so
she's
you
like,
you
oh,
have
she's
a
sleeping.
bullet in your brain.
She's
Yeah,
sleeping.
He did die right after. I thought he's lived shortly. I thought
he
like they
lived
got
for
the.
a little while in the hospital,
Yeah.
but then died.
But it was probably mostly machines keeping him alive.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
after 3 days of your brain bleeding and the blood not escaping, your brain will start to grow and grow and grow. Plus, like Chase said, all the fragments in his brain, like you're not
that's
surviving that.
Yeah, fuck.
But it was just like
R.I.P.
the cop sitting across him and the questions he was asking. It's like, man, doesn't this warrant some kind of like medical intervention when his face is that fucked up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you ask him what his like name is, and he goes, I don't know. And like
You'd
acts
think
confused.
they'd fucking be able to figure out, like, all right, something.
Something's
Years of
happened.
training,
Yeah.
veteran detectives, vets.
Come on now.
And it took him like 2 hours
That's
to be like,
crazy.
Yeah, it did.
something else might be
there's
going
something
on.
wrong.
Maybe my first guess wasn't correct.
When he didn't know his name, that's pretty common.
You got to remember, they got him, kept him in a car for 8 hours, then they interrogated him for 2, and then finally, when like he said, a different detective came in, he was the only one that was like, "There's something wrong with this fucking guy." Like, and then they're like, "I think that's a like." They went and grabbed him, and they're standing like this close to his face, and they're like, "I think that's a bullet entry. I think that's a bullet entry."
Damn.
Yeah.
Like fucking sitting there, and then after they're like, "Yeah, putting it all together, like you got fucking shot."
Well, like you'd think it'd be like common procedure. Like if you arrest someone whose face is that fucked up,
You
bring
go
him
to medical
hospital.
attention.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that. I always thought that would be the case.
Yeah, but
my
they're like they
guess,
thought
Even
this-
if
they
even
thought-
if they're guilty,
You because they
prosecute
need
him
to live
afterwards.
in
They want
order
it,
to
yeah.
go to jail.
They
My
want
guess
to
is
also
'cause
know
they-
what
they
like
asked.
drug they have. They can let them
They
know
asked-
what.
what do you mean
fuck-
they
what
like they
drug,
asked,
right?
"Do you want medical
oh, and
attention?"
he probably said no.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know.
He
Yeah.
doesn't know what the fuck that means.
Face like that.
Yeah, but-
That's crazy. They should always just be.
But it was like
Nobody investigated the wound. Like they
No,
seen he
no
was
one
bleeding.
even looked at it, man.
Like-
They kept him in a car for 8 hours.
Because it wasn't bleeding because it was 3 days of that blood.
Yeah.
So it was all just dried blood.
Calcified
the
blood.
hole, the blood, like the
Yeah.
bullet, like that's just you see like it's not even a nose ring. He's got 2 holes in the ear,
Bro, he
like-
did have a nose ring. Actually, it was under the.
Oh my god, no
But,
way! That bitch
like-
should get shot off.
Like the cop goes, "Let me look at you real quick," and like grabs his head and goes, "My head hurts."
No doubt.
It was like, no shit,
No
bro.
shit. Yeah, there, brother.
That's
I think so.
Take it. You want ibuprofen?
You'll be good.
But like the guy was like sitting there, like just putting his legs up on the table and like putting him down,
Doing
and, like,
weird shit.
throwing his whole body on the table.
Yeah,
and it
but
was
like that is what intoxicated people do.
yeah, man. But also like,
No, not like that.
Like,
Look,
hasn't
someone
taken
that- if they
anything for 10 hours.
investigated
seemed like
the
he was
scene?
testing shit. Like he's like,
if
oh,
you
wow, I can
investigated
do
the scene,
this.
you would realize that didn't like just happen a couple hours
Yeah, I
ago.
guess. Yeah.
Like that woman has been laying there for 3 days.
Oh, it probably stunk.
Yeah, like rigor mortis were already set in. Like she would have
Yeah.
just like all of her insides out her ass, and then her body decaying.
Yeah.
Did they find the
Yeah.
people?
Yeah,
Yeah, they ended up finding
because it was Regina's
Did you
dad.
got a judge?
What?
court
What?
date?
What? Sorry? What?
So like
It was the girl's dad.
no, Heather's.
Oh, that's
Heather's,
what I thought you said too.
No,
No, he's saying. Listen to what he's saying.
during the interview, the cop was like, "So what happened?" And he goes, "Regina's dad came in, shot me, then shot Heather." And the cop's like, "That doesn't make any sense, man." And because he's
The
like,
only dude, the only thing this guy does remember.
no, he was like, if you're telling me you got shot in the face with a revolver, you wouldn't be sitting here if you got shot in the face with a revolver. And the guy's like, how do you know? And he goes, because you'd be dead. And he goes, I don't know.
That cop learned some shit that day.
And it was like,
He goes,
maybe, fuck, I don't know.
Think they got fired for sure, eh?
no,
Probably not.
No?
nothing.
no,
to do with
dude.
that.
Probably just taking off the
Tell
case.
no,
Nope.
Tell them to listen. Chase, tell them the fucking wheelchair one.
The wheelchair one?
The one you told.
Oh, fuck.
Listen
yeah.
to this one, dude. Listen to this fucking.
This
one,
shit was
bro.
crazy, man.
Wheelchair.
Woman
Yeah,
calls
listen.
the cops, says my ex-boyfriend kicked down my door, beat me up, stole my car keys, then ran off into the woods. Give his name, his address, everything. So the cops emailed this guy,
Yeah.
say, hey, I need you to come down to the station. You've been accused of, breaking and entering and assault. This guy responds, I don't think that's true. So they talk back and forth for a year. Finally, the cop goes, okay, we figured it out. We just need you to come down to the station, sign a form, and this will all go away. Guy comes down to the station. He's in a fucking wheelchair. Cop comes up to him, asks us your name, tells him what he's accused of, goes to arrest him. The guy goes, is this a fucking joke? How am I kicking down a door? and he's beating a woman up, stealing her car keys,
Yeah.
and then running off into the woods. And then he goes, well, sorry, buddy. Procedure, I got to arrest you. I got a warrant. Guy goes to arrest him, falls out of a chair. So he's screaming like, help, someone's got to help me up. I'm paralyzed. Another cop comes up. It's like, what the fuck is going on over here? Helps the guy back up to his chair, pulls the other cop to the side, gets the story, goes, that doesn't sound.
Yeah, it don't
I
make
think
sense.
That don't make sense, man. I think like something's messed up here. So they go to their boss, and their boss hears what's happening. Within like 30 seconds, oh, he's faking it.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh, he's faking
I was
it.
just gonna fucking say that.
And so the second cop's like,
Dude's been in a wheelchair for 25 years.
Wait,
the second cop's like, I spoke to him. He's been in a wheelchair for 25 years. He got shot in the spine when he was 18. And the officer's like, well, he's just trying to get out of it. Like, just arrest him.
so
then-
never test. There's no.
So that's the thing. They're like, oh, you got to prove it paperwork in court. And he goes,
How do you?
why would I go to court if it's like clearly impossible for me to have committed this crime?
Yeah.
And so like another cop and the second cop's like, listen, man, I'm sorry. Like every power I have is being blocked by these two other officers that are outrank me.
Yeah.
And he has to walk away. So then another cop comes in.
Well, he can't walk away. He's got to roll away.
Well, no, the cop can walk away.
oh, yeah,
The cop
he can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another officer comes and he's like, that just doesn't sound right to me, man. Like something is up here. And they're like, okay, so he requested medical because he fell. So we're going to bring him to the hospital. Ooh. And then the police officer that's in charge of transferring him to the hospital was like, no, man, we're not arresting this guy. So they fucking said no. So they gave him a return to station date like 2 weeks later so he could gather all the paperwork to prove that he's paralyzed. And it was like, even the guy in the wheelchair was like, can't you just like call the DMV and find out I got a a permit to not be able to walk or some shit.
Yeah, you have all that information. Like
you are literally the government body. You can figure this out. I promise.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the first cop just tried to arrest this guy because some woman a year prior had accused him of doing this. And then right away was like, oh, he must be faking the wheelchair thing. Even though he's clearly not able to use his legs.
Didn't that woman end up coming out as crazy too?
Yeah, like
she
was his ex-girlfriend from 20 years prior.
Oh my!
Actually, so it would have been like over 25 years because she didn't know he was in a wheelchair when she made that claim.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Bitches be crazy.
Bitches be tripping.
So clearly she hasn't even checked up on the guy in 25 years.
No.
She just decided one day to blame that man for a crime.
She's like, la, 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 la. Like,
I bet you that motherfucker's living peacefully right now. What can I do to fuck that up?
fuck his peace.
What? But it was just like,
He's in a wheelchair.
how many other cops were like, I don't know, man. Like, this doesn't seem right.
There was like a whole debate in the station.
Yeah.
They were like, no, he did it.
Yeah, but
no,
like,
he's in a wheelchair.
The arresting officer and the lieutenant who didn't even get out of his desk to go check it out down the hall was like, nah, take him in.
He didn't give a fuck.
That
Take him in.
motherfucker ain't in a chair.
He's lying. But it was just like the lieutenant, like they come into the lieutenant's office. He's sitting at his desk having his lunch. And like they're like, oh, there's a suspect here for breaking and entering and assault. And witness claimed he kicked the door in, but he's in a wheelchair. And right away the guy was like, he's faking it. Went back to eating a sandwich. It was like, you don't want to go check? You don't want to even go
Okay,
check?
thanks, boss. Appreciate that.
But the second cop who was questioning was like I got paralyzed like family and shit. This guy's not faking this.
Yeah.
3 of us just had to help him into the chair, man. He's not faking this.
Yeah, you just gotta fucking drag this guy, and then the entire time you're sitting
Promise
there.
you, this guy's legs don't work. I promise you.
I was right there. This guy's legs do not work. But it was like the first cop was like, well, I don't really know how much muscle degradation there is on a year, so I can't say for sure. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like that guy hasn't used his leg 25 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say you definitely.
Yeah, wasn't it like he had a wife too? He's like, ask my wife.
Yeah,
Call his wife.
And the wife was like, yeah, he can't walk.
He's fucking.
And like,
Babe, you don't even believe right now where I'm at.
She was like, yeah, 25 years, hasn't been able to walk. And like, even the second officer to the lieutenant was like we called his wife, and she had the same story. Like, I think this guy's telling the truth.
She's like,
Nah,
he
he
spent
told her to
25
say
grand on an acorn stair lift on that motherfucker, man.
If there ain't a ramp at his fucking house, we're not believing anything. Fuck that.
But they were just gonna send that guy down to jail. And the guy's like, I need my chair though. Like, can I keep the chair? And they're like, oh, we gotta settle it down at the jail. And it's like,
Bro, what?
are you just gonna throw that guy on the bed and sell?
He's just gonna be stuck later.
He's gonna be in the cell with everyone else. But
it was literally like he can't move any of his body from like here down. So it's just his arm movement.
Oh
That's
my
it.
god. He's just laying on the ground. What are you in here for? Just on the ground. What are you doing down there?
Breaking and entering and assault. Don't fuck with me.
Don't fuck with that guy. Why is he fucking up people? Fuck.
Broke a door down. They would shit out of
He
somebody.
kicked the door down and he can't use his leg.
That's the thing. Like the woman said, he kicked my door down, and the officer's like, "Well, I don't know for sure if she said that." So the guy's video goes back to the body cam, and it's like word for word, he kicked my door down, beat me up, and stole my car keys.
The idea that it's specifically kicked my door down.
It was like, it's in the report. It's in the report. The officer's holding. He goes, I don't know if it's specifically.
Officers like, she said kick. He used a battering ram. That motherfucker had a battering ram attached.
No, they did say the words battering ram. He goes, I don't know if they kicked or used like a battering ram or something.
Oh my god.
And it's like, brother, why would he steal the car keys?
Also,
why would he say he ran into the woods?
You gotta be fast as fuck to use a battering ram.
Just fucking swing on that.
He's got off-road wheels wheeling off into the woods.
And in that too, yeah. You got terrain on that hoe? Like, damn.
Okay,
got one of
listen,
the
this is terrible. This is
Stick
terrible.
shift ones. He's taking off into the woods.
He's got that thing in fourth gear.
You ever seen that? You ever seen that thing? Is like domestic violence is terrible, but one time my homegirl was dating a guy in a wheelchair. One time my homegirl was dating a guy in a wheelchair and he was beating her ass. At what point is it on you?
She was like, I was so mad at her. How are you letting a dude in a wheelchair beat your ass? Just walk away.
Oh, fuck.
Well, since we're on the idea of crimes,
Yeah, we've been on that for
everybody look away from the screen for a
We
second.
gotta look away from the screen.
Everybody
It's porn.
look away.
Sorry, it's porn. It's full on porn. Hold on.
Hold up.
Hang on. It's not loading. Everybody, I'm extremely embarrassed. Jake, look away from the fucking screen. You don't get it?
Look away!
Damn.
Is it loading up?
Avert your eyes.
It's not, and I'm terrified.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Well,
I fucking did it. This is my last straw.
no.
Because it's...
Google Slides. I haven't used that since high school.
Okay, so...
Listen, I like the Google Workspace more than Microsoft Office. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
I feel like it's
bad.
more simple.
It's way more simple. It's way more user friendly.
Yeah.
Okay, it's up on this computer.
Not this one.
Hold on.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong account on here. Okay, everybody look away from the screen. Keep
You guys
looking.
ever looked at my Rambo poster?
I was gonna say, hey, Stallone.
That thing's pretty sweet, right?
It's nasty. You know,
I want to dedicate this. Yeah.
You look like
jacked as fuck.
We can look at the screen
I want
now.
to dedicate this podcast to the brave Mujahideen.
Those are all of our
fighters.
favorite animals, aquatic animals.
Rape. Dolphins rape.
Number one.
Dolphins do. Yep.
That's the number one thing you guys have in common. Whoa.
Oh,
All right.
Pause.
Pause. Okay, so we are going to play What Did Shoddy Do? All right, I'm going to show you a series of photos. They're all mugshots from the account at Mugshotties on Instagram. And we're going to guess.
Mug shotties.
yeah.
We're going to guess what she did to incriminate herself. Can you tell me what did Shoddy do?
Fuck.
Oh, this could be anything. She's
Blonde, eh?
She's blonde. And she got them eyebrows drawn on,
bad
bro.
as fuck though. I'm not gonna lie.
How bad are these?
Work.
Can I get that?
You
Like the worst?
They're like it's all over the place.
It's kind of all over the place. Yeah.
This one.
Look at the eyes.
She
looks-
assaulted someone.
I was gonna say assault.
That's
man.
definitely a fucking
Look at her. Like, boom. She looks like a fucking.
assault with a deadly weapon.
A
That's my
Toronto
guess.
six
Yeah,
girl.
her eyes.
Yo, fam. What are you doing, fam? Come here, fam. Slap the bitch out of the. Slap the bitch and
I'll
probably
go-
fucking gave her a tumor in her head. I don't know.
Most of these are American.
Mugshotties, fam.
I don't
Oh
like.
shit.
It doesn't seem like there's that many options. I'll go murder. She killed someone.
Wow, double homicide off.
June
the
went
bat.
right for the fucking jugular. She
assault.
was like,
I don't know if we've had a murder. I just took a guess about what the
Yeah, we've never had a murder yet.
Have
but
we had a murder?
I'm waiting for.
I want to say yeah.
No,
We
we
have- I
haven't.
think we have.
Would it be on there though? It would be on there.
Yeah.
I can't.
If Shoddy was a murderer, we'd guess Shoddy's a murderer.
Let
We
her
gotta,
out.
we gotta get this pen.
Free that woman.
All right, would Shotty do?
All right. So, hang on, sorry.
Assault.
Shoddy was arrested on
trafficking.
5th degree drug possession and failure to appear for theft.
Boring.
Wow, eh?
She didn't even do nothing
She's
wrong.
a drug.
She ain't done nothing. What?
All right. So, we also have a
What's 5th degree possession?
who knows?
5 times.
Some.
Under the post of this girl, we look through the comments and we find a comment Hall of Fame class of 2025. All right, these are hers. Somebody, the only drug she possesses is love, Your Honor.
Yeah.
These are 5 hours ago. Damn. God damn.
Yeah.
Finger on the pulse.
Finger on the pulse.
Bobby Blackout 3.
That's his whole family in the profile.
Yeah, dude. The funny thing is with some of these comments, like, dudes will be like, you stole my heart. Full on family. Like, full on family in the profile picture and everything.
All right. Lester J. Cat _ 2.0 says 5th degree possession. What's that? Like an orange belt or something?
That's actually good.
All right. Just one Polish guy says, oh, she did it, no doubt. But I'm going to defend those eyes like she's not guilty.
Yup.
All right. For our next Shoddy, what did Shoddy do?
Domestic violence. Domestic violence.
That's domestic right there.
Yeah.
She got a claw. Somebody clawed her.
She got in a fight with a bitch.
Do you think she won? Because she don't look that harmed. Like, look, she got a scratch on the side of her nose, but I'm scared to see the other bitch. Damn.
Word.
She kind of looks like, yeah, I did that.
See, the thing is with most criminals, they're not bad.
Why are they all
Yeah, I know, right?
They're
So
much
that's where all the
shoddy.
shotties are.
Yeah.
Fuck, I gotta go to fucking jail.
Bro,
You're just gonna be with the
you
men,
get a
brother.
pen pal, bro.
Yeah,
You get a prison pen pal.
Yeah.
You talk to them until they get out. They're gonna ask you for money for commissary,
Oh
though.
well.
Okay, well,
Might
that's
just
not what
go
we're talking
there.
about. We're talking about what Johnny did.
Sorry.
To get to jail.
Okay, so is everyone saying
I'm just saying assault. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe she murdered someone, but I think she is.
Think less. Think less.
I gotta think.
Oh shit, my fault. He is the cheat.
What's less? Steal? She stole?
She stole somebody's heart.
She's a cheater. That's a crime.
Cheater.
That bitch is cheating. Jude's calling her out.
For the streets.
Okay. Does everybody want to know what Shoddy did?
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, then ask me the question.
What did Shoddy do?
Brownie already knows.
What did Shoddy do?
Shoddy was arrested for disorderly conduct.
Disorderly
Ah,
What
so
is
they didn't
that?
even.
I don't even
That
know.
means two women were fighting, but they didn't want to charge her for much, so they got disorderly conduct.
Is that what that is?
Definitely,
Yeah, it's
bro.
probably definitely what it is.
Definitely.
Got a fight
Shoddy's-
at a bar. That's my man. That's my fucking man, bitch.
For Shoddy's Common Hall of Fame, class of 2025 inductees is LQ9. She conducted me in an orderly fashion.
Tony!
in an orderly fashion, man says.
Look at Tony's
First rule in
selfie.
Fight Club. And,
She respect. It's actually mad respectable. I'm not gonna cap.
excuse me, can't you see this woman's got a boo-boo, Your Honor?
One
Come on, Rob.
One like.
It was probably me.
All the other ones are-
That was what.
Hundreds of likes.
Listen, that profile picture, by the way, his face is pressed up against his wife for sure, and it's just like cut it towards himself, and that's it.
Okay, this next one, I'm not gonna lie. It's good. I forgot that the last week we had like 5 different pictures, and I forgot to get rid of all of them. So we're gonna slide through those ones, and then it'll get to the other one. Ready? So what? Not her. What did Shoddy do?
Oh!
This one's tough. She looks kind of innocent.
Yeah.
Nothing, Your Honor.
Oh, this is wrongful arrest.
This is just Rain's friend.
Ray took a picture of someone.
Rain's coworker at work.
I'm like, guys, come on! I need this for my podcast.
Okay. See, like, there's something innocent about. But she's carrying a firearm. This is a
Public
woman-
disturbance
Yeah.
and having a firearm for a felon.
Yeah. She's carrying a firearm. What are you gonna guess, Jim?
Give me murder again.
Holy
I
shit,
want one of them.
Damn. What do you got, Brownie?
I think she assaulted someone.
Oh, she assaulted
There.
somebody.
There's something in the eyes
She's
there. I
just
see it.
ready to fucking pounce.
Kind of got dead eyes.
She kind of dug it.
There's no life in there. She's ready to go.
And she
at
don't
any
even
moment.
care. Look, she's looking at the like.
That's what I'm saying,
bitch,
like-
I'll do it again.
Yeah,
Bitch, I'll do it again.
There's attitude in that.
DUI.
Yeah.
DUI.
She's that freaky.
The eyes aren't glossy enough.
She's crying. Look at that.
Yeah, but
What?
Trying to get the answer.
Okay, so Shoddy was arrested for possession and manufacturing with intent to resale and possession of drug paraphernalia.
so she's selling.
Bro, she's hustling. That's
God forbid.
God forbid.
She's hustling on
a
the
woman
side.
tries to make some money.
Money was, yeah.
Common
Can't
Hall
make
of
crack
Fame.
in this country
It's
no
a
more.
common theme. A lot of these fine women are selling drugs.
Bro, yeah, because you're going to go up to them and she's going to reject you and be like, but do you want crack?
But do you want? You can't have this crack, but I'll give you this crack.
Okay.
I wouldn't fall for that.
You're like, shit.
God forbid a girl has a business plan, Your Honor.
Trying to fucking hustle, man. Fuck.
2,000 likes.
Oh, this one, I fumbled the bag on this one, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this next comment. It's just off to the side. Your Honor, since when is entrepreneurship illegal? Yeah, the other one's gonna be fucking top left. Ready? Here we go. I got lazy, I guess. Finally, somebody brings back manufacturing to America and they penalize her. Classic.
Tariff. Throw a tariff on it.
And that was What Did Shoddy Do?
I like that.
Thanks, guys. I fumbled the ball. Oh no, I fumbled the ball. But I do have 2 other bits. We're getting pretty close. Actually, we're just over an hour, so I'll let the 2 guys decide. Have you guys ever been here for Pick Your Poison yet?
No, I seen
No?
you do them, but
No? Okay. So we have that. I have a couple Pick Your Poisons we could do. And then it's a new bit that we have. It's called Workplace Therapy, where we go to Reddit and we look for somebody's life problems and we try to solve them.
yes, let's do both.
All right. So
Hell yeah.
You got the hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, go ahead. Sorry. My
is it my turn to stop
yeah,
now?
it's your turn. Yeah.
He's finished this terrible bit.
Okay. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay. Which one do you guys want to do first?
Surprise us.
We got
Pick your poison.
You want to pick your poison
Yeah,
first?
do
Yeah,
it
do
first.
that.
Okay. I got more of those anyways. I only got one Reddit story.
Perfect.
Okay. Pick your poison. It's just would you rather, but they're all horrible.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Eat a 6-ounce portion of scabs,
Nope,
or
not that one.
drink 12 ounces of someone else's chewing tobacco spit.
That
Scabs it is,
Scabs,
baby.
no.
Scabs.
I got my own
Okay,
scabs.
since
I'm not eating
okay, wait,
scabs.
I'm
I'm
adding.
not doing.
That's so disgusting.
Nah, I can't do people's chew.
That literally made my stomach be like.
The chew is too much for me, man.
Spit bottle. Oh.
I'm gonna add another layer to this, and I thought of it right now because immediately everybody had different opinions.
Okay, go ahead.
We are going to.
Take off
I'm gonna need each person, like if there's 2 that are gonna do the chewing tobacco spit and 2 that are gonna do the scabs, debate. Because the whole
Who's
group's
on
got to do
scabs?
one or the other.
Who's on? You're on
Okay.
scabs. You guys on chewing tobacco?
I think I gotta do chew.
I-
You ever smelt? Have you ever smelt someone's used chew after a day?
Nah.
But the
Bro,
scabs.
Do you want somebody's like rotting?
are they your
fucking
own scabs or
scab?
someone else's?
Yeah.
Are you joking?
I believe it just says scabs. So we're gonna it's 6 ounces. So let's say it's 2 ounces from each of your 3 closest friends.
No.
I know where you guys have been.
Yeah, I still rather take the scabs.
Bro, the
That's
chewing
so
tobacco
nasty how.
is
The
disgusting,
chew,
man.
dude. Like,
No.
imagine you gotta think. People will eat food.
I swear I've never heard this.
They'll eat food. They'll not brush their teeth. They'll eat whatever.
The
and then they
motherfuckers
put the
doing
chew
chew?
in. And then they put the chew in, and then they're spitting that shit out.
I'm gonna use
It's
that audio
nasty.
for something else.
That shit nasty.
No.
Chew is gross after a day sitting in the sun. That's all I'm saying.
How much chew does it have to be?
6 ounces. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm a liar. It's actually 6 ounces of scabs. It's 12 ounces of the chew tobacco. Spit.
Them scabs.
It's like,
Bro, but you can get down that spit. Like you crush it.
Bro, trust me. Once it touches your lips, you're gonna vomit.
Well, you're gonna vomit no matter what because you're putting tobacco in your fucking stomach.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Especially 12 ounces. Like that's a fucking
Guys, you can get through the plate. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but you actually gotta sit there and chew on it. You gotta sit there and chew on it.
12 ounces.
And then you're picking scabs out of your teeth.
12 ounces. No, listen.
Now you gotta go peel it off your buddy too, just to get it.
Man, I gotta
With
peel
six-
these scabs off my boys.
bro. You guys, 6 ounces of scabs is gonna be way more, like volume-wise, way more than fucking 12 ounces of chew. I'm thinking in weed sense. I'm thinking of a weed sense right now. The years of us smoking weed in your garage right now is coming to my head.
Go on.
He's locked in now.
Right? Do you get what I'm saying? So, like, you would have to do less chew, but you would have more scab.
Yeah.
Are we drinking
see-
the chew one more time?
Yeah,
You can
you're
wash it down.
drinking. You're drinking the chewing tobacco spit. So like what they put in that bottle,
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah,
eating
it's
the
in their
portion of
mouth,
scabs.
But think about how much scabs you would have to get down.
Devil's advocate for
I'm
what Jake's
stacking
trying to
it.
say, because
It's like
I don't
sandwich.
lean either way. I'll end my life probably.
That's valid.
Devil's advocate for what he's trying to say is you have to individually make an effort because your mouth is only so big. You have to keep putting these scabs into your mouth and then chewing in order to get them down. Whereas the spit, you just open your
just
throat
goes
and
down.
drunk like
The way I'm thinking
That's
about it is
the
like,
taste.
what's 100 pound of bricks versus 100 pound of feathers? That's how I'm
that's still
thinking.
100 pounds
Like,
of fucking.
That's
100
I know,
pounds,
I
but
know.
how
I
many
get that.
feathers you got?
But how much? Like that's what I'm trying to get
Yeah.
at. It's like you would have less.
You can
chew.
drink faster than you can eat. You can drink faster than you can eat. I get your point. But it's just
I'm gonna still go chew.
I'm going chew.
It makes the most sense to me.
We're stuck at
just-
2-2. What's your choice?
If I had to do it, I'm probably gonna do tobacco.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We win.
I don't think it's that.
Listen, having to do either. Got it. Having to do either is insane. Just saying.
Because like I can, like, you take a shot and it's like
People spit
12 ounces is a lot of shots.
It's a lot.
of spit and chew.
It's a lot, but it's not as much as.
Because you know it's not all liquid, man.
It's easier to get down.
Not all liquid.
I do think it would probably be just easier to close your nose and just think of sunshines and rainbows. Put it down.
Listen,
That's easy to do
if
when
the
you-
group had
Can
to
you
agree,
add tequila? If you can.
Let's say you can add tequila to both if you want.
Well,
once I'm after a couple tequila shots, I've got that plate going.
I'm drinking moonshine, just ripping my taste buds off.
Okay, wait. Does it change anything if it's like you can throw the scabs in like spaghetti or like and then you can drink the 12 ounces over the course of like a day.
Okay, yeah, I'll do the tobacco. Space it out.
Really? Now you would, even after she just.
If I'm not sitting there, if
you
I'm
can
not
put them in
sit-
whatever.
If I'm not sitting there, just fucking down and chew till it's done. I can space it out
Both-
throughout a day.
Both like situations, you have 24 hours and you can hide it in food or drink.
Then the tobacco.
Well, hear me out though. If you drink half that tobacco, and then you know later how bad it is, and you got to do it again,
Yeah, I've already.
that might make it worse.
I'm already halfway down.
It might be a one go thing.
Good to know you're a half glass empty kind of guy.
I'm already halfway there. Once I commit to one, I'll finish it. It's
Okay,
just
so you're-
the starting is
Now
getting
you're
sucked balls.
switching.
I'm swapping. If we got 24 hours,
Well,
I
I
can mix
wouldn't
it with whatever.
switch. I'd still rather do the
I'll
tobacco.
do the chew.
Okay, and
But
you're gonna
I'd
go
do
to
it in one sitting. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
You're not
I
gonna
wouldn't
space
want to
it.
space it out through the day.
What about you?
Nah.
You're still
Also-
scabs? We got you beat.
I'd rather do it one sitting though.
I'm
if that
also
was the case,
thinking.
than normal
The way
24
I'm
hours.
thinking about it too
But-
is the spit in the tobacco is going to add to the 12 ounces. So it's not.
No,
fully-
No, that's what it is.
It's like when you
all
use
together.
spit and you put it in the bottle, you're drinking that. So it's spit and it's the tobacco and it's everything
Yeah,
that
you
you get.
still
rid
got to
of.
go tobacco.
Yeah.
You still got to go tobacco.
Yeah.
Spit waters it down a little bit.
Did I wash it down with a Bud Light?
That's what you can wash it down with whatever. That's what I was like.
You got it.
If I
Shake's
can-
getting iced tea. He's like, give me that brisk.
I'm going to work. One bottle of chew and one bottle of Nestea.
Both
Both
Same
of them.
time.
at the same.
What the
damn
fuck are
time.
you drinking, bro? That smells like shit.
All right, so the tribal has spoken.
Yeah.
I'll swap tobacco if I could like mix it with shit and space it over
Yeah,
the
yeah.
day.
That's
Back
But if it
what
was like
is.
I had to finish it at one time, I'd go back with scabs.
back, yeah.
I go back. To scabs.
okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
I got my next one. It's also quite gross,
Right.
but you have to decide as a group.
Fuck. Really get me.
You know the name of the game, brother. It's pick
I
your
know,
poison.
I know, but some of them are just getting bad.
Like, that was the first one was like
And I can't fucking like. I have a hard time.
I
making
think,
sense.
low key, not to
You
like,
know that, though.
not to suck my own dick, but like the idea that you guys have to fight for each makes you have to live in it mentally.
Yeah,
Much longer.
That's low-key so smart because we used to just be like, yeah, I'll kiss my mom. And then it's like, you move on to the next one. This was way
Because
better.
I just pick whatever one I feel like I can live with.
Yeah. Okay, this next one. Drink
She can't even read it. That's how bad it is.
drink a gallon of breast milk that your mom has been saving since you were an infant.
God damn.
Or,
25-year-old milk.
or lick an unwiped butthole.
Milk. Milk.
What?
milk.
Milk.
Fresh Duke.
Nigga. Oh my.
I don't lick no clean ones. So
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Chase is like, yeah, that's not my fetish.
I've never once done that. So
Guys,
that's
what the fuck happened in Rule 6?
I'm not shaming
he
it.
does it all the time,
I'm not
right?
shaming it. I'm just calling it out. That's all.
So I feel like that was pretty quick.
yeah.
That's
pretty simple.
Breast milk, right? Everyone said breast milk.
It's like
Yeah.
it's spoiled too though.
Stop fucking doing that. I need you to say I pick breast milk. Say it. Say it right now.
Guys.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever. I haven't done that before. The other one.
Nah, that's cool, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Breast milk.
What's the next question?
Okay, we
Yeah,
can.
there's not really that much debate on that one.
Yeah, I lost her anyway. So it's cool.
This one.
No winning you guys over for that. Sorry, Ray. Go ahead.
You're good. Okay. See dead people wandering around everywhere you go, or
Already do.
That.
wow, I wish that I had read the second one first to get those reactions. So Carter, edit this so that what I'm about to say, that was their reactions. 3, 2, 1. Scream racial obscenities every time you eat something that tastes good.
Never mind that one.
Already living it.
I take that one.
Yeah, I know. I was
What
gonna
was
say.
I didn't even. What was the first one again?
You see,
See dead people walking or wandering around everywhere you go.
Okay.
See dead people. Sorry.
See the dead or be racist at all times.
The Walking Dead shit. I'm just walking around with my crossbow, fucking
Okay,
in the streets.
because Brownie's allowed to say a couple words we're not allowed to say.
Yeah, I can say
I'm gonna. It's gonna be all sorts of different.
That is so fucking good.
Bro. First time meeting her parents.
It's the best shit I ever had.
At dinner. Oh man.
Thank you.
Glad you like the entree.
Appreciate that. Just the
It was just a
entree.
Caesar salad, but I appreciate that.
Oh, you're cooked and you have
you.
breakfast, lunch.
Okay, it's actually gonna be all sorts of slurs because
Oh,
you
yeah.
can say a couple we can't. So it's gonna be like the F slur,
I'm gonna see the
R
dead.
slur. It's gonna be everything. Everybody's on the table.
Everyone can catch it.
I'm seeing the dead, but I'm not doing quests.
Brownie, be careful with what you're about to do.
Are the dead attacking me?
No, you just see him.
no, they're just
Just
dead
see 'em
people
walking.
walking around. Yeah.
I'm not doing quests for them.
Wait, anybody? Any dead people?
That could be good.
Yeah, like just
Actually-
ghosts. But they're just walking around you. Like I feel
I'm
like
solving
that's
murders.
pretty. I feel like
That's
that's
for
pretty
damn sure.
easy.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
I'm becoming a detective right then and there. That's
I'm
just,
making millions.
I can see the dead. I'm a private detective now. I'll solve murders.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I might have to switch that. I kind of
Yeah.
fuck with that.
Unanimous. It's unanimous.
I could see motherfuckers.
Dead people.
Yeah, dead people.
Like, what up, Graham? What you doing?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be kind of sick.
I'll solve your husband's murder for $5,000. You did it. All right, let's get out of here. my bill's in the mail.
You could have helped that wheelchair guy out.
He wasn't dead, but yeah, he probably could have. I have common sense.
Right. That's facts.
Would have nothing to do with the power, but
This isn't my usual case, but I'll get involved.
All right, what's the other one, Rain?
so just at the gate, I'm gonna say no matter what, you're about to lose your hand. Pick a favorite and don't do that one. Okay. Put your hand in a blender and turn it on, or stick your hand in an air fryer.
I'm frying the left hand,
frying
baby.
And
gotta
then
fry
eating
the
that
hand,
hoe.
right?
yeah, you can't blend it. That's just too.
Well, because frying it, you listen. Your nerves are gonna be shot, but at least they can somewhat.
You
There's
can
a
keep
hand
your
there.
Hand, yeah.
Yeah, there's a hand still.
Like your
there.
fingers rip off real easy.
How long?
Yeah. How long?
Let's do a minute for each.
How?
not
What's the
changing my
degrees?
answer.
What's the degrees?
Air fryer. You wouldn't even be that bad.
Air fryer, brother.
Yeah, air fryer.
No,
Oh,
it's
is that
a
not
regular
Oh,
fryer.
deep fry.
Oh, deep.
Oh, how
How
hot's
are
the
you
oil?
putting your hand in an air fryer? It
too
has to
bouge. I'm
close.
too bouge.
Is my hand seasoned before it goes in?
It can be if you're gonna eat it after.
Is it breaded?
Otherwise, you're wasting.
Damn,
is there a coat?
Wait, tastes good. No,
You gotta try it,
I'm not
right?
promoting. if I gotta dip it in, then fuck.
How
I don't
hot's
wanna
this
blend
oil?
it.
That's a different. that's
375
different now. In the fryer.
Is that still considered cannibalism if you're eating yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
listen, it would be burned, and a
Legally?
lot of you probably can't use that hand anymore. But at least you still have
man.
it, rather than your whole hand just being blended off.
Stick your hand in a blender. It could be in the blender and not on there.
No, I don't think.
Okay, dipshit.
You know what you're getting on, man.
She was like, ah!
Not even anywhere close to the blade.
Brownies there, fucking.
Get it in there.
I
Their
put mine
hands
in the
are all
fryer.
fried. Their hands are all fried.
You're fucking. You're cheating. You're cheating.
Brownie's
motherfucker.
taking a bite out of his finger. He's
Put your
Yelling
fucking
at you.
hand in.
Still got 40 seconds, bitch.
Shit,
Back
you
in
should
that
have had
blender.
seasoning salt to that bitch.
Shit dry.
Yeah, that's definitely
Who's the
fucking.
fryer on this shit? This shit's dry as fuck.
You gotta change your oil.
I also ordered boneless, by the way.
You're complaining to yourself for having bones. Okay, our last one here kind of goes in my brain together because I think the world where both of these things exist in the same world is fucking hilarious. Have genitals that whistle like a teapot when you're aroused.
That's nails.
That is nails.
Or
You just let off a fucking... It's like the animals in the wild when they let off like a musk. But yours is a tea kettle.
You're walking around like you're like at a funeral and you just hear.
Oh!
I
All
hope
right.
you're
In
not
class?
around there.
All right, Peter her. She was fine.
Damn. I did not know Gam was like that.
Your buddy's grandma, you just hear,
Bro!
yo, are you shitting me?
It's like, sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss.
Okay. Or work on the receiving end of a glory hole.
Oh.
Well, not
Receiving
Like
and it's
8-hour shift?
I'm whistling.
Just fucking let that bitch whistle.
Let that bitch whistle.
Let that bitch whistle.
Let her whistle.
Be like, what is that? What is
Do
that?
you hear that noise?
you're not having a partner though because she knows.
I guess, but I'm just. It's also
Because then now, like you can hide a boner all you want. I can hear that thing now.
Yeah.
So if we're out and
Sexy
I hear,
time.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
But imagine like fucking
Mad?
sex. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
all
Out and
in
about.
the room,
It's
there's
like
no,
a
there's no
waitress
fucking
there.
moaning at all. It's just, just like
We're watching a nature documentary and he's fucking.
damn, really? You like really? This is the thing that
Orangutans?
The orangutans.
That baboon's got a red ass.
Yeah, freaky. Yeah, freaky guy.
You're freaking.
Yeah, all of our dicks are whistling. All right.
That's a good title for this. All of our dicks.
Whistling dicks.
Dick whistles.
Whistling dick whistlers. Yeah.
One more.
Dick
We'll
whistlers.
do one more.
One more? I have to find one more. Hold on.
Pick it out of the random box.
Okay, random.
No,
He goes one more. June's like, I want another one. Let me get a crack at this.
Be forced to say yes whenever somebody asks you to do something, or never be able to have sex without a condom ever again. That's going to be a yes.
Number
yes.
two.
Do another one.
You fucking idiot.
Number two.
Get to the other one.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Unwrap the hoe. Come on.
These two low-key kind of are related a little bit. Instinctively know when everybody you know is going to die, but be unable to do anything about it.
That's tough.
Or randomly find a dead body in your closet.
I think
Probably the dead body.
Yeah,
body.
I'm going dead body.
What? You wouldn't want to know when everyone's gonna
Nah.
die?
Why?
Everybody that you love, you know when
everyone
they're
that
going
you
to die. but
love, you
can't
know
do
exactly
anything.
how they're gonna die, when it's gonna happen.
Plus,
Like you
isn't
want.
it going to start to look a little sus? Because if it's like, if I know Chase is about to die, I'm going to start wanting to spend more time with Chase, and
yeah.
and
Like
then
my
everybody's
next
going to be like,
two
well,
weeks.
when Rain starts becoming a little clingy to you, your time's coming.
Yeah.
People
Yeah,
are
I feel
gonna
like
that's
start
that's
like
to-
kind of comforting. Like, oh shit, my time's coming. At least I got to spend it with somebody I love,
Yeah.
and I know it's coming.
You can tell them.
No,
It's fucking
I can't
her.
do anything about it. But like once it starts being like, well, Chase and Rain were last seen. Like they were spending a lot of time together, and then Chase died. It's like different shit like that, and it's like, oh well, Jake just died too, and like they're dating. It's like this different shit, you know? Wouldn't that be
this
sus?
dead body business? It's just
You wake
It's
up.
Now
like-
you're responsible for his fucking
look at
body.
my clothes,
you're
and
you're put in
a
jail
dead
for
body.
sure.
Yeah, unless you.
Oh,
get
I'm
to the
fucking
big.
dead if that's the case.
Especially if you don't know how it got there. You're just
I'm
like, oh, I don't
definitely
know.
dead.
I don't know. And they're like, yeah.
Like officer,
You
put
can't
your
call
hand
the cops.
I
Put,
found
put your
a dead
hands behind
body
your back.
in my closet.
You gotta disinfect the whole fucking
Would
closet.
not work.
Bury that bitch out in the
Bury
county.
that.
Buried out in the county.
Bury it out in the county. It's not much you can do there. What are you gonna do? Take the risk?
Nah, I ain't calling that in.
Yeah.
Listen, it's so much work to hide a body, man. Digging a hole is hard.
I would just put it in someone else's closet.
I just drag it.
Go to your sister's room.
I drag it into Alex's closet.
You can take that. I don't fucking want that.
We're just everyone's just dragging a body from closet to closet. No one wants to call it in. It's just decaying over the years.
Now you're all actually committing crimes because you're just hiding evidence at
Yeah.
this point.
Everyone's just tossing this body like fuck.
I don't
It also depends who you got to fucking carry, right? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's a 300-pound body.
300 pound. He's not even. He's just squishing in the closet. Like, how did you even get in there? Like,
I choose knowing when people are gonna die.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
What about you?
nah, I don't think I could do that. That's too rough.
Well, you know people are gonna die anyway, right?
Yeah,
just because
you know it.
Nah, I'm just gonna.
Now you know the specific date, so you can at least be like, "Hey, man, I wanted to say I love you.
See ya,
Thank
bud."
you. I forgive you. Goodbye."
Yeah. So what happens if you have an
Or
ex-girl,
I don't forgive you.
A girlfriend, yeah, and you're like, all right, we break up. By the way, 2 weeks, you're done. That car, smacking you. Like, yeah, right. Boom.
You're done.
It would also be like you said. It'd be weird though, because like if it's like all these people start dropping, and it's like this, like you said, like bitch, you getting hit by a car, and then she does get hit by a car.
Well, it's pretty easy to prove you know when someone's gonna die by being like, by the way, that guy right there, he's got like a couple weeks left, and then he dies natural causes, and you're like, I wasn't driving that bus.
Natural causes.
Well,
Buses are natural.
You know,
They grow in nature.
natural causes is very just
Regular.
I shoot from the hip. But you knew what I meant there.
All right, Rain, what's the story? What are we?
Okay, yeah.
Who are we giving advice to?
So this is a story from. Because I know what you're gonna do. Just pretend it's fucking real, even if it's not. Just fucking pretend. Live in fantasy.
Playing
you
the
little
fucking bit, man.
fucking delusional fuck. All right. This is 1 hour old and it's from r/true off my chest. It's titled.
And it says true off my chest. He's like, I'm fucking not fucking with this shit. What's the facts?
Okay, it's titled I accidentally farted when on the phone with the guy that I like. It says, this is so unserious and such a non-issue compared to the other posts here, but I have to get this out somewhere. LMAO, I'm too embarrassed to say it anywhere else. I'm in the talking stage with this guy. We've pretty much texted every single day for a pretty long time now, and we've met in person twice. We have a lot of fun together, and he's exactly my type in literally every way. But yesterday, when we called, I fucking farted. Which is human, I guess, but the worst part is I wasn't even careful about it. Barely even tried to hide it because I was so sure that the mic wouldn't pick it up. I just kept talking as it was happening as if it was nothing. I didn't even pause or laugh or acknowledge it in any way. What the hell kind of impression must I have made? I've been under the belief that my mic quality is really bad. When I was sick a little while ago, I was on the phone with a friend and I said, I'm sorry, I'm going to blow my nose now, and then didn't, and she said she didn't even really hear it. And when people kept saying, what? So often when I'm on the phone with them. But just now, I tried to recreate it by recording myself talking and dragging my finger on the table to create a similar fart sound. And let's just say it was absolutely audible. Not only audible, it was crisp. Hello? What do I do now? I'm fucking mortified. Ugh, this is literally the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
Get a Samsung.
What are you doing? What are you doing if you're on the phone with a girl that you just recently talked to and you hear her rip ass?
Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares,
Yeah, I'm
man?
gonna say, like,
Why was that so fucking long for that? Also fake because women don't post on the internet. Like,
Yeah, like what are you cooking up there? What are you thinking?
I don't know. Not a big deal. It doesn't seem like
You'd be
that
like,
big
you
of a deal.
fart?
but
Like, you shitting over there? You shitting? Come on.
You shit over
need
there?
some wipes.
you disgust me. Never talk to me again.
That's it. Women don't fart, you fuck. Hang up the phone. You wouldn't even believe who I was on the phone with. A woman that farted.
Yeah, who cares, man?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Listen, she shouldn't overthink it. That's what she shouldn't overthink
Clearly
it.
she is, man. That was a long.
Listen,
like we were hearing about weeks ago when she was sick. Her mic quality. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Well, that's just giving context.
Who
to why she
cares?
thought
Did
her
the
mic
guy
sucked.
didn't address it either?
Must not have. I
Yeah.
guess not.
I would.
That's
More embarrassing posting about it afterwards.
I think if he didn't even address it, then that's the end of it. But if he's like,
Keep your problems to
if
yourself.
he's like, bitch, you just fart?
Well, she's probably just looking for like other men to be like, yeah, who gives a fuck? He probably doesn't care, or he probably didn't even like realize like, oh hey, that was a fart.
Oh, she's queefing.
She really liked me. Wait, but that's kind of crazy though, because now she's probably like, she might get so comfortable where she's like, yeah, babe, you know, I'm just.
Yeah, but what do you think married couples are doing at that point? Like, fucking, think about Graham. I'm hearing out Graham on here, but fuck, you know what I mean? Good. Bro, she's like, she'll be farting up a fucking storm acting like no one's in the house.
Oh, and she'll go, ooh.
But when you get to that age, there's no way you holding it in no more. When you get to fucking, you don't give a fuck anymore.
I'd be in Walmart letting that shit go. Wouldn't be fuck. Like, I've been here for 82 years, man. Fuck that shit. I breathe this earth. I breathe this air.
Letting your fucking ass toot a bit. That never hurt nobody. Fuck, it's just part of nature. Let nature take its course.
I always tell you I wish I could fart.
Yeah.
I want to. I have another story. I just briefly went through it.
Let's hear
If
one
you
more.
guys want to hear
Let's
this.
hear another one.
That one was easy.
This one is
Shit. You get the shit.
Girl, you got shit. You got shit.
Let it out.
You gotta
Let
go.
it out.
Yeah.
Beans?
What you eat? Yeah, that's what you eat. You had some beans. You had some fucking
Got some beans?
chili dogs today.
Got chili dog with the cheese on it?
A little bit of cheese on there.
okay. This one's from one day ago. It's from r/TIFU, which means today I fucked up. It's titled "Today I Fucked Up by Flashing My Therapist."
Huh?
My therapist and I have been working together for 2 years. She's amazing, super chill, zero judgment, which makes this 10 times worse. I started doing virtual sessions from home, and last week I was running pretty late. I threw on a hoodie, logged onto Zoom, and figured I'd just stay off camera until I had pants on. What? Well, I forgot Zoom defaults to video on. I stood up halfway through the session to grab my notebook, fully Winnie the Poohing it, no pants, just bare thighs and regret. She went silent. Bare thighs and regret. That's the name of a fucking album. She went silent. I realized a full 2 seconds too late, shrieked, and body slammed my laptop shut. She texted later. This would kill me. We all have vulnerable moments. Would you like to continue next week? I now overthink every outfit, every movement, and every session. And then it just says the TLDR, which means too long, didn't read. It's just a summary. It says, forgot I wasn't wearing pants during a virtual therapy session, stood up on camera, flashed my therapist. What does she do moving forward?
Is this a dude?
No,
I think it's a girl.
Oh, it's a
Seems like
girl.
a girl, yeah.
Oh,
I feel like it
I
does
had a
change,
good answer.
though.
If it was a dude.
I feel like the reason it would be worse would be if it was a dude telling this story because she's a woman.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You're not fooling anybody. We know you purposely did that.
Yeah.
Trying to flex.
Listen, I'm going to give some unsolicited advice that sort of relates sort of never sex your therapist, even if they want to. It doesn't work out. You have to get a new one.
You've had a few run-ins.
No. just the one.
Just one.
She was married. But
You're a doctor, right? I got this mole on my cock.
anyway, yeah, I know you're fine, man. Either get a new therapist or, address it and be like, hey, that was weird.
Also, it's like, listen, your bare ass on Zoom. If it's just you and your therapist, bro, you got to be telling your therapist some
you gotta
shit.
bare your soul,
shit
man.
anyways.
You
gotta bare your soul. You can bare ass.
Yeah, like you being like, this is all the trauma I have, and it's like, fuck pants. Like, what are we talking about pants?
We should both not be wearing pants.
Yes.
You gotta be open.
You know what? For now on, can we just do this these
Pantsless
therapy?
sessions.
Yeah.
Somebody said, not to stress you out too much, but if you were a man, I would address this directly and make it clear that to your therapist that it was an accident, blah, blah, blah. Somebody responds and said, perfectly valid response, but the lesbian flag in the bio has me thinking that OP isn't a dude.
Good chance.
So it's just a woman. Who cares?
Also, it's like, if it was the fucking dude, like, stood up and do it, they'd be like, that's it. This motherfucker flashed her for sure. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, that was his first instinct was,
It was like, this
if it was a
fucking-
dude, he did it on purpose.
Seeing what I'm working with. There was even that one
He
dude.
stood up and he went,
Oh, my bad.
It's like Tony Soprano. You guys never seen Sopranos, but it's like at one point he hits on the therapist or whatever, and she was like, no. And this guy's like, you fucking kidding me? I come here every week. Like, you know what I mean? We build this rapport. Like, but I'm also thinking about that one dude who got caught not too long ago in the McDonald's drive-thru with his fucking pants down here.
Oh,
Remember
he
that?
killed himself, man.
Oh, did
No,
he
it
kill
wasn't
himself?
McDonald's.
yeah,
It was this-
Starbucks, right?
Was it Starbucks? I thought it was this like fast food restaurant where like the girls had to dress like a certain way.
Yeah.
Like, kinda
So
like
he was in a
Hooters, but,
Dodge
like,
Challenger.
Yeah.
And I went through the drive-through multiple times, apparently, without pants on.
Oh.
So they called him the Phantom Gooner, and so his
He was
face,
jerking it.
his face was everywhere on the internet. So like, she called him out on video, was like, "What the fuck's wrong with you? Why are you wearing pants?" So he sped off into traffic, almost caused an accident, and then he killed himself.
Yeah. Had a whole family and stuff.
Yeah, and then people were at the memorial, like, "Goon in heaven, brother." I goon for you.
Good for you.
Good for you. That's good.
Yeah, man.
R.I.P. to our fallen gooners.
Went out doing what he loved.
Went out strong.
Remember even like streakers back in the day where they're like, "Wah!" Like, you know what I mean? They would fucking open up a trench coat. Fucking, yeah, God.
Gooners stay gooning.
Yeah, fuck. Because there was another guy who I think was doing something similar. So it was like the Phantom Gooner walked so this guy could run.
Phantom Gooner, capital P, capital G. Phantom Gooner.
Walk so this guy could run. And it was, I think he was doing like on stream or something, like trying to get away with it.
Well,
Anyway, so that's kind of fucked up. Don't do that.
yeah, don't be doing that shit. Keep your pants.
your
If
pants
you've
on.
learned anything from this episode today, keep your pants on.
Yep.
Try to wear pants. Try.
Often as you can.
Do your best.
Give it a swing at bat. You know what I mean?
Good old college try.
Good old college.
Don't be gooning in the drive.
Yeah, man.
Don't goon in
That
the
shit's
Don't be
fucked.
gooning in the drive-thru to those poor minimum wage workers. Please stop doing that.
Yeah, they're probably teenagers too.
Yeah. Fuck.
Fuckers.
Weird fuck.
R.I.P. then, but
Yeah.
weird fuck.
Yeah, fuck.
It's
Forgot
people
all
who are
about
out
that
of
guy.
people.
Dude, there was a more like a candlelight vigil, but they used the picture from him in the car.
Oh my god. That's wrong.
They were like lighting candles and
That's
shit.
wrong.
And then there's just a bunch of guys standing there like,
The thing that
our
brought him-
champion, our hero.
the thing that brought him down. And he was just like,
He's just trying to spank it, man.
The final boss. Fucking gooning right there.
That must be some nutty fucking post-nut clarity after that video went out. Because
So that's
You did
why,
that?
yeah.
he died for a nut.
Literally.
Literally millions of humans have done that.
yeah.
True.
Yeah.
It's true. A lot of people are just out here fucking.
Why we're out
Autoerotic
here.
asphyxiation.
Yeah, that too.
Oh. What?
That too.
What do you know
Yeah.
that I don't?
What?
What?
Like half of human history is just because some people wanted to bang other people.
Yeah.
Usually kings and like queens and shit.
Yeah.
And there's
A lot of murders have happened because someone else wanted to get a nut.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll kill you.
That's it. We're invading that whole country.
You want to have sex with our women? That's it.
One thing about getting a nut off that I learned is fake today from history involving war.
Women coming.
Duh. I've never seen it. So
Obviously, that's not real.
I know they're making it up, bro. You guys can't trick me. But so you guys know Napoleon?
Yeah.
Okay, here's your history fact for the day. So
Wait, the dynamite one?
no,
Oh.
Bonaparte. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard this, but there was this thing where he was writing a letter home to Josephine, and he was like, after months away at war, he was coming home in a week's time. And he goes, "My love, Josephine, I'm a week away from parents. Do not wash." And I'm sure you've heard that.
I've heard of
at
this,
some point,
yeah.
So I was like, I'm not going to provide the context of this. So I looked it up today, and it's fake. And I was like, fuck, man. So there's no such thing as love.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
So a guy was, the general was writing home to his wife, like, don't bathe until I get home in a week's time. But that was fake. That was made up by the British, like how he's short.
That was crazy.
Anyway,
didn't think
I
that-
learned it was propaganda.
Yeah.
And I fell for it for years.
Oh, to say that they're dirty?
Yes, to say the French are dirty.
Oh, okay.
So like they said he was short and that he's
Yeah.
a fucking dirty freak.
He's a dirty fuck. It's also like back in the
Doesn't
day-
want his wife to bathe. What a fucking freak.
Yeah. And back then too, they're like, "Oh, you bathed 2 months ago. You're fresh." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were royalty. He literally declared himself Emperor of France.
Yeah.
He wanted her stank.
Yeah. He's like, "Listen, I need that musk, baby. I need that musk."
But yeah, it was fake.
There's probably
And
some
the
truth
love's
to
not
it.
real.
Probably some truth to it.
Well, there isn't. But
Do you know he didn't say that?
yes, all of their love letters are preserved.
Fair
There
enough.
are some. There are some that are all right.
You got me there.
There are some describing in detail the sex they will have when he returns.
So he was dirty. But
Did he?
not, like,
But did he say?
Everyone was doing that.
Please
back then.
shower.
They did not have showers at the time, so no.
You got to bathe in the fucking
Did he
river,
say
buddy.
please bathe?
Not once. I don't think he was ever like, please bathe. You're going to fucking stink when I
Because
come
maybe he already knew she don't bathe, and he was like, keep it that way.
I think back then they knew everyone didn't bathe. I can't imagine too many people were like worried about. They were worried about eating and surviving.
Not these motherfuckers. They were the richest
I was
of the
gonna say,
rich.
They were. I'm
rich.
saying the average. I wasn't saying royalty. I'm saying the average.
No, every
motherfucker.
great day, motherfuckers, none of us were bathing.
No.
No. We didn't have to ride home.
Vibe.
We knew.
Yeah, you gotta fucking hang out with your wife. She's just like, you both all smell like shit. You're eating fucking bread that they hopefully gave you, apple core that someone left on the fucking road.
That is part of the reason they had all those executions in France. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's your history lesson for the day. That guy did not tell his wife not to bathe till he got home.
Well, that's a beautiful history lesson.
Yeah.
She
All
bathed.
right. Well,
It's unfortunate.
We should get out of here.
stream
Yeah.
Step by Step by Brownie on
Yeah.
Spotify
Good.
and Apple.
Follow your shit, baby.
Follow
Oh, shit.
All your
Shit, motherfuckers. All right, we out of here. Goodbye.